Most self-improvement advice tells you to kill your ego and suppress your darkest urges. They tell you to be balanced, nice, and empathetic at all times. But that is exactly why you keep losing. You are playing a high-stakes game with a handbook written by people who want you to stay manageable. What if the traits you are most ashamed of, your aggression, your pride, your hunger for more, are actually the keys to your ultimate competitive advantage? Society has spent a lifetime training you to be harmless. They call it being civilized, but there is a massive difference between a man who is peaceful and a man who is simply incapable of violence. One is a sovereign, the other is a victim in waiting. It is time to stop hiding your shadow and start weaponizing it. This is the architecture of your hidden power. Modern societal conditioning is a domestication process. From a young age, we are taught that the moral compass means suppressing any trait that makes others uncomfortable. We are told that nice guys finish first, but history tells a different story. The figures who actually moved the needle of civilization, from Napoleon Bonaparte to the titans of industry, were not nice men. They were effective men. They understood the nice guy fallacy. A man who cannot be a monster cannot be truly virtuous because his goodness is just a lack of options. When you suppress your raw instincts, you create an internal friction. This friction leads to burnout, resentment, and predictable behavior. If your competitors know exactly how moral you will be in a negotiation, they own you. They can map your boundaries before you even set them. By burying your shadow, you are handing them the map to your defeat. The shadow self is not a source of evil. It is a reservoir of untapped cognitive and emotional energy. Think of it as the dark soil of your psyche. Within it lies your persistence, your strategic positioning, and your refusal to settle. We must perform an audit of our suppressed traits. Look at your aggression. Reframe. It is the drive for relentless execution. Look at your envy. Reframe. It is a sophisticated sensor for market gaps and competitor weaknesses. Look at your pride. Reframe. It is an uncompromising standard of excellence that refuses to accept mediocrity. Recognizing your capacity for chaos is what allows you to remain calm while others are governed by fear. When you accept that you have a monster in the basement, you no longer fear the monsters in the world. You move with a different weight. Your presence becomes heavy. People sense the depth of your psychological architecture, and they naturally step back. Integration is not about acting out. It is about active synthesis. You must bring the shadow into your public persona without triggering social rejection. This is the art of the psychological mask. In professional environments, use controlled exposure. If someone oversteps a boundary, do not react with a loud voice. React with the shadow. Give them a gaze that makes them question their own audacity. This 3-second pause is the shadow asserting its dominance without a single word being spoken. You develop a psychological mask that allows you to operate with ruthlessness when a situation demands it, while maintaining a polished, professional exterior. This is the sovereign gap. It is the space between feeling a dark impulse and choosing how to execute it. Average men are controlled by their impulses. Sovereigns use their impulses as fuel for their will. Once the shadow is integrated, you gain a tactical advantage that is almost unfair. You can now read the hidden motivations of your competitors. Most people are in deep denial of their own nature. They pretend to be selfless while they are actually being manipulative. Because you have looked into your own darkness, you can see theirs through the cracks in their nice exterior. You apply controlled aggression to break through bureaucratic stalemates, while others are paralyzed by the need to be liked. You are focused only on being effective. You become strategically unpredictable. You draw on instincts that your rivals have been trained to ignore. This transformation is solidified when you align your shadow's desires with your long-term legacy. Your hunger for power is no longer a shameful secret. It is the engine that builds your empire. This radical self-honesty serves as an armor. You cannot be manipulated by someone playing on your insecurities if you have already mastered them. The world has enough good men who are afraid of their own shadows. What the world needs are sovereigns, men who are dangerous but disciplined, men who have explored the basement of their souls and returned with the keys to the kingdom. Stop apologizing for your nature. Stop suppressing the very things that make you formidable. Reclaim your shadow. Integrate your power and build your empire in the total silence that only a sovereign can command. Welcome to the inner citadel.